There's a man who loves Michael Jackson and Darth Vader, and he's fused the two influences together to come up with a clever and memorable stage name. Michael Vader.
Darth Jackson.
Darth Jackson, I mean Darth Jackson.
Well done. Come over here for us.
Just move... Ooh, climbing.
Hello.
Just move you over slightly there, Mr. Jackson.
Well, hello, you all right? Yeah. Good.
Well done. Great performance. Now, you said you wanted to prove Simon Cowell in particular wrong. Do you think you did that, Darth?
Yes.
Good. He's a man of very few words.
Darth, I was feeling the force tonight. He may not have been, but I was. That was brilliant. In fact, that was so good. I need to ask one question. Is Michael Jackson in that body? Because I think he might be. Yes.
The show gets weirder and weirder. Act is a 10-year-old girl who loves singing so much. She even practices while she's eating her dinner.
Yes, she was rehearsing in the canteen earlier. Chili con carne everywhere, up the walls.
Chili con carnage.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It's Natalie Ockery.
Time for our next act. Now, before we got to the studio today, the big question was, has she got the stomach for the semi-final?
And after seeing her in rehearsals, the answer is a resounding yes. It's belly dancer Julia Nydenko.
Simon, any idea how tonight's going to play out? Because it is the first live semi-final. Anything could happen.
Yeah, like your haircut.
You like it? Seriously, you honestly can't talk about haircuts. Seriously. But back to the show.
Very difficult.
Yeah, it is. At their audition, they carried on a little fella on stage in a sports bar.
It did, and I don't mind telling you, their performance made a big impression on me and Ant, didn't it, Ant?
Too right, I've been carrying him round in a rucksack ever since.
It's good. I've only got little legs and I like it in the bag. It's lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's diversity. The next act is just like an MP filling out an expenses claim. She's on the fiddle.
Little bit of politics.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
It's violinist Susan. Okay, next up is a bloke from Sunderland who spends his spare time lifting up bins with his ears.
And they say people don't take this show seriously. It's Nick Hell. Try and keep away from the biscuit store, will you? Carry a little bit of timber there. Judges, what did you make of it? I thought the ant dance was a little camp. Your ant was a little too camp. Little too camp for him, yeah.
Yeah, I can't help it. Under these suits, we look exactly the same, don't we? Yeah. There you go. It's Susan and Diversity, our first two finalists. We'll be back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock.
Well done, boys. Well done. We see you tomorrow. What a semi-final. We'll be back tomorrow.
Apart from the excitement of Britain's Got Talent with the acts, dancers and judges, you may have noticed two other things that some people like to call national heroes. I like to call them by their names. x-antndec!
Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready to rumble. Their radio rocks. Watch 'em wreck the mic, watch 'em wreck the mic, watch 'em wreck the mic. Psych.
Gentlemen!
Oh,
what a joy. Got a beers on?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Well,
and why not?
Why not, indeed?
Yeah, exactly.
And, well, the good thing is, if you spill anything on this, it's
wiped clean.
I've already spilled it on the table.
Brilliant.
Earlier.
Well, what a great night. Huh?
Oh, what a night. I've been so excited about tonight, about this first semi-final, and just kind of seeing Susan again after all this time.
It's a bit like, we're saying, it's a bit like, oh, I'm on the Susan Biles show, well, isn't it?
It was weird. I saw her in the corridor and slightly got a bit nervous, actually, of even saying hello.
You should. With most of the contestants, you should.
But it has been incredible. I know we spoke about it a lot, but it's taken a while by storm.
Yeah. It really has. You know, and this is our third series of Britain's Got Talent. The first two, yeah, they've been phenomenal. They've been, massive. This has just gone to another level this year. It's gone global. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenon.
How pleased are you about diversity going through tonight?
Yes.
I am pleased with you, and there's kind of there's a bit of talk backstage if you're a Flawless fan or a Diversity fan. And do you know what? I don't think it matters. I think they're both very different in what they do. And I thought tonight they were really good because they'd taken what they'd done in their first audition and really added to it. It was funny, it was original, it was unique, and
it was so creative.
Just really good.
So
You know, just really, really good start to the show.
Yeah.
Now, Flawless, obviously, on tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Could you imagine if we had 2 dance acts?
Yes.
No, as in, do you know what I mean? As in the very final night. It'd be great.
It would,
Yeah,
it would be
It would be.
amazing. And it would be nice if the public backed an act like that to go through, you know, because so many people have said it that, you know, oh, we don't want singers to win. I don't think it would be a bad thing if a singer won this show, but there are other shows for singers. And it's nice that we can have a lot of variety on the show. So, and they're great, you know, Diversity and Flawless both, very creative. And phenomenal dancers.
The other thing I love is there's no, obviously, age bracket, but obviously when someone like Natalie, her age, starts crying, what goes through
Well,
your
I
mind?
felt for Natalie tonight, and it's always really difficult. It was the first show where we're massively running out of time near the end of the show, and you just want to pick her up and really cuddle her and say you're so sorry, but you really don't, you know, have the time to do that or the kind of facilities to do it. But, you know, we'll catch up with her and say our
It's
goodbyes.
so
She's such
hard.
a sweet kid.
She's 10 years old at the end of the day, and, you know, I mean, we were probably doing auditions when we were that age, but not in front of, you know, 12, 13 million people.
Would you enter a competition like this?
No.
I don't think I would have the ball.
No,
I really
I
don't think
haven't
I'd have the
got the
ball.
balls to do it.
I auditioned for Bite of Grove and nearly didn't go. In fact, I lied and said that I didn't get the audition until my mum found out because one of my friends grassed me up.
Leave it, it's all in the book. It's all in the book.
Oh, yes.
September. All in the book, out in September.
Yes, I wouldn't. So I can guarantee I wouldn't because I think I'd be too nervous.
Right.
I mean, now, of course, I'm dead famous. Of course I would.
Yes, you don't need
But
to
when
now.
I wasn't...
And a book coming out as well. I
Yeah,
wondered how long it would be
September.
before you got that in. Nice job. Now, you are sticking around, aren't you?
Yeah, we got it, definitely, yeah.
Till the end of the pot.
Now, I know it appears that this show is seamlessly put together, but I can tell you that there is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Keep your eye out for Susan Boyle body popping.
Hey, baby! Just arrived, having breakfast.
It was good to get a bit of practice in.
I just got here. I'm really excited.
I'm Stephen, I'm costume designer. We have some big production numbers. We've got Faces of Disco.
Some very, very tight trousers. Again, hopefully there's a little bit of a lycra weave in there.
We've also got 10 stormtroopers at the back of Darth Jackson.
I've just done my rehearsal now, and it was a thrilling experience. Yes, I've got to go and head up to makeup now.
It is a difficult makeup job because, you know, you're worried for your life because you don't get it right, he'll kill you. I'm going to have to use some of this because you've got a really oily T-zone.
I can't wait to get on there. I want to do it. That's the thing. I want to do it right now.
Got to get the spirit of things, haven't you? Woo! Get a load of that, dear. Woo!
Right then! How about that? I tell you, she's surprising me more and more. Oh, man,
It's
what
a
will
joy,
you do
isn't it?
next?
Now, boys, serious now. Let me cast your mind back to a time not so long ago. A time filled with auditions and the inexplicable things that went with them.
In a land for lunchtime, one man began a quest.
I'm hoping to break a Guinness World Record attempt.
Which is?
How many Ferrero Rochers can be eaten in 1 minute?
A formidable challenge.
And what does the record currently stand at?
7.
3, 2, 1.
But in a dramatic twist of fate,
How many have you eaten?
4.
he was defeated.
You failed.
Accusations were thrown.
What happened? I'm Stephen Mulhern.
Stephen Mulhern.
Suspicions were raised.
Take that, I blame you.
And regurgitations were felt.
You were nearly sick.
Others have endeavored. But all have faltered. Tonight, the quest continues.
Yes, welcome to the Britain's Got More Talent Frere Rocher Challenge. Can we have the chocolates, please?
Oh, God.
You're spoiling, it's no chocolate. Very good. Now, I'm not being funny. We've got a leaderboard and everything.
Oh, you're kidding me.
We're taking this very seriously, yeah? Now, James Boyd was the man who introduced us to this whole concept. Before that, we didn't even know it was a talent. Now, Ant, you have already attempted it, haven't you? And both of you are here on your website have attempted it.
Yes, we have. On official-x-antndec-x, we've attempted it all.
We might write about it in our book. Yeah, we both did, and we both got the same as a draw. We both got 5, because I had 6, but I still had a bit of residue in my mouth, so it didn't count.
Right. Now, Piers was disqualified because he didn't swallow.
Good.
Right.
OK? Now, you may have tried it on your website, but have you ever tried it with an official, an official Guinness World Record adjudicator from Guinness World Record Smashed?
No.
I didn't think so. Come in here.
How
are you? So nicely. Right, now, the current world record, and this is not a joke, OK, for eating the most Ferrero Rochers in just 1 minute, is 7.
Wow.
And it's held by a bloke called Jim in Denmark, right? Not a joke. This, however, all could change. Mr. Guinness World Record, can you explain the rules, please?
For sure, for sure. It's quite straightforward, but they are quite strict rules. At the start of the round, all of the Rochers must be in their wrappers. You can unwrap them during the minute, but you can only eat 1 Ferrero Rocher at a time. You must completely finish it before you start on the next one.
That changes
and you must show me. You must show me that you finished it.
Right, OK.
Do you understand what this man is saying?
Yes. Show you every time we finish.
Every time,
right,
and I'll mark it down.
Okay.
And if there are any unfinished or half-finished at the end of the minute, they don't count, and there's no drinking during the attempt.
My goodness.
He's hardcore, isn't he?
Thank you, Mr. Guinness World Records. Boys, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Guinness World Records, it's over to you.
On 3.
Come on.
2.
Bit of encouragement
1.
as well for the boys.
Go.
Here we go.
Stick together!
Come on. Right, first one goes in. Remember, you can start unwrapping whilst you are munching. That's good. OK. Very nice. You've got to show to make sure they've gone. Yeah? Yeah, very good. Nice work. Right, you're on the second one. OK, cheer him on. Come on, Ant. Come on, Jack. There is a guy in Denmark. Anti's doing very well. Anti's doing very well. Let's slow it up here. Right, 30 seconds left. There is a guy in Denmark who's now got sweat on. Yes, go on, Ant. Come on. Come on, Ant. You can do this. Oh, he's slowing down. Oh, no. Don't let him go at the last hurdle. Yes. Come on. Yeah. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Let's start. Are you
Can't
right?
count that last one.
I thought I was going to be sick for a minute. I think I still might.
Oh, no,
I might still be sick.
Are you serious? I know this is more talent, but that's too much. Right. Whilst he's concentrating.
How did I do?
Tell me, Guinness World Records man, what's the results here?
Well, Ant did incredibly well. He was on his 5th and nearly finished it, but there was quite in his mouth when he showed it. It was a bit distressing.
Well, you know.
Dec managed 4. A valiant effort on both parts, but unfortunately no Guinness World Record.
Oh, wow.
So, hang on a second, is it 4 each?
It's what?
Is that what you said, 4 each? They both got 4?
Yeah, I had to discount Ant's
you
5th
didn't.
one.
OK, fine.
Yeah.
So let's pop this up there.
Too much
There you go, 4 and 4.
Always been your
Well,
problem.
you've still got stuff in your mouth now. So then surely your last 4th one should be discounted too.
Get rid.
And I would have got a 4 and you would have got a 3. Didn't spot that, did you?
Right, on that bombshell, can I have a round of applause, please, for Anti-Dec.
Thank you.
Mr. World Records man, thank you very much indeed. Beautiful work. It is time for a break. We'll see you tomorrow night, by the way.
Thank you.
But don't go anywhere, because in a moment we'll be hearing... Why have you got the giggles? We'll be hearing from Angelica Bell, Vanessa May and Yvette Fielding. And I'll be chatting to the finalists, Susan Ball, Diversity. Oh! That's a good one. Right, we'll see you after the break. Come on! Come on!
Now, our first act tonight has got a lot in common with one of our judges. He's a music producer.
Just like Simon.
He's got very shiny teeth.
Just like Simon.
And he is absolutely adored by the public.
2 out of 3 Ian Bard. It's DJ Talent.
I love how you're so enthusiastic and not cool.
You're a legend, Amanda. You're a legend.
The best start of the show we've ever had. Thanks, Amanda.
Do you think it was gimmicky, Simon?
A little bit, yeah.
Yes, but that sounds of course.
That's it, Simon. You need a gimmick. Go on, look. Please,
Susan who? Susan who? Our next act is an escapologist. And take it from me, Danger is his middle name.
Well, that's a coincidence, isn't it? I've been an escapologist and your middle name's Danger.
Yeah, no, well, no. Do you know, sometimes I wish I had a buzzer. It's Mulhern Cadogan. Now, our next act is a dance troupe who are determined to go all the way to the West End, and I think I can help them achieve their dream.
Really?
Yeah. Catch the number 63 bus from just outside the studio here at Wembley Park, sing it to King's Cross, then the Piccadilly line, all the way to Leicester Square. Bada bing.
Yeah. It's the Hot Honeys. Our next act is a married man who likes dressing up in women's clothes. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a bit of harmless fun.
At least that's what Anne said when his wife got home from work early last Thursday. It's Peter Coughlin. Now, our next act does his best work when his mouth is shut. A little bit like Ant here. Shut it. That's better. It's ventriloquist Gareth Oliver. It's not even that... Go. It's not even that hard.
What do you mean?
Go. What?
I can't get up. It's too high.
Go.
Yeah?
Ready?
Yeah.
Hello, Gallagher.
I'll split my trousers. I didn't want to be in the final Saturday anyway.
And, I mean, today's competition's been so tough. But I've... Thanks, Nan.
Is that your Nan? It really is his Nan. Hiya, Nan.
Hiya, Nan. Thanks for that. We're doing a live show, so keep it down. Cheers.
I've got a slight problem because I said on the ITN news earlier that if Susan Boyle doesn't win this competition, then I'm a donut. Following that quite unbelievable performance, I may have to consider the prospect of being a donut.
Listen, Piers, don't worry, it's something we all come to terms with a long time ago.
Is that any good?
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Now then, our next act is a 12-year-old schoolboy from Swansea. He's already one of the biggest names in this competition.
Literally, 17 letters. It's Shaheen Jaffagoli. Our next act are a threesome made up of 2 beef farmers and a dairy farmer from Devon, so their lives revolve around cows, and more cows. If they do well tonight, we have one piece of advice for them.
Don't milk it. 15 million viewers, and I'll come out with that. I'll work on that for tomorrow night, don't worry. It's the Barrow Boys. OK, time for the final act of the night. They're a father and son duo who love all things Greek.
Yeah, I know a little Greek.
Really?
Yeah. He's 3'6" and runs the kebab shop on my high road. His name's Costa. He's a lovely fella. It's Stavros Flatley.
I think we... I've been working out as well.
Listen, we are running out of time, but I've got to ask you one thing. Teach me that move. That little one that you do like that. That's it! I've got it. I love it. What comments there?
Can I just say thank you to... Thanks for letting me dance with you. Thanks for asking me to dance with you. No, listen, seriously, I've had the time of my life, I swear. Best time of my life.
I'm filling up here.
If it doesn't go any further, at least I said it. I said that we've had the best time ever. We've been recognised everywhere.
It's good, isn't it?
You're in the final. How do you feel right now?
I feel brilliant. Don't cry, you're crying.
I think they're happy tears. I think they're happy tears. We'll see you again on Saturday. Once again, though, tonight's winner, Stavros Flatley. I've gone again.
Stop. And siggity, Simon Cowell.
Siggity, Simon Cowell. Very good. Now,
Time up and the performance will be over. It is hot. Do you want me to do something about that?
Put the air conditioning on.
Oh, hang on, I've got to do the show first. I've got to do the show.
Right, we've got 8 terrified acts waiting backstage. So let's get on with the 4th semi-final of Britain's Got Talent.
Now, our first
Thank you. Cheers. He can't wait, that fella.
Our first act tonight is an all-girl dance troupe from Kent. Yes, I know. Now, their ordinary day jobs include hairdressing and watchmaking.
And Dec and I are delighted to see these girls in the semi-finals.
We certainly are. His watch has stopped and I need a trim. It's sugar-free. Next up are a very talented duo. And you know what it's like with double acts. One of them's usually in charge and the other one always does what he's told.
I see what you're saying there.
Shut up, I'm talking. It's Jackie Prescott and Tippy Toes. Now our next act is a 73-year-old breakdancer. All week, Ant's been trying to come up with a bit of a stage name for him. How have you gotten on?
I think I've got it.
Go on.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
OAP Diddy. You peers would like it. It's Fred Bowers.
Oh, now tell me, are you still out clubbing 7 nights a week?
7 nights a week. How do you? I don't know how you do it. Remind me how old you are again. 73. 73. He's out clubbing every night. I'm so fit. You are. You certainly are. Come. That's just proved it. That's just proved it.
Well, what I mean is, no, because some of those moves were potentially, you know, because of his age, life-threatening, Piers. And, you know...
They're not so life-threatening. They're not so life-threatening.
He's still going, though. It doesn't bother him. Still going.
Stop him.
Time for... Now, our next act are an all-girl rock group, who, I have to say, wear the highest heels I've ever seen. I don't know how people walk around in those things.
You get used to them after a while.
What?
It's the Brick Chicks! It's time for the last act of the night. Her audition was all about the letter T. It had timing, talent, and at the end she showed everyone her teeth.
Teeth. It's Fabia Chera.
Come here, you. Let me dry your shoulders.
I would like you to switch those lights back on, please.
Yeah! Thank you very much.
Can I try that?
Yeah, go on, then.
I turned them off.
Go on, then.
Come on! Well, first up tonight is an all-male dance troupe that couldn't be more camp. And they told me earlier that ladies love their act and men often whisper that they like it too.
I really like it. It's the Dream Bears.
Our next act is a 10-year-old girl who won't get nervous tonight because she's got nerves of steel.
It's Holly Steele.
Okay, that's all right, Pat. Wow. Do you know what? I've got to tell you, everybody gets nervous out here. Everybody does. Would you like a little drink? Let's get you a drink.
Can I start again?
Can you start again? Let me just check. I'm going to double check. That's good. Are you happy to go again? Yeah. I'm just going to find out time-wise. There you go, Holly.
Just forget everybody. Just forget
Okay.
everybody. You can do it, darling. You can do it, yeah.
Come
Forget
here.
everybody.
Come over here, please. Now, I've just found out off the producer we don't have time to do it again, I'm afraid, OK? I know that's going to upset you. I know that's going to upset you, but listen.
It's all right, listen.
Please don't worry. Because
It's all right, listen.
you try to carry on, and the judges will take that into consideration. They really will. They know how nervous it is up here.
It's all right.
I know you want to.
Holly, I don't care how we find it, but we will find the time somewhere, OK? Right? OK? So we're going to speed this along. Sweetheart,
Holly, don't worry.
Holly, we're going to find the time somewhere, but in the meantime, when you are on it, You were brilliant. Everyone gets nerves, everyone falls apart, right? So let's just speed it along. We're going to try and find the time in the rest of the show, OK?
OK. Listen, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back. We're going to find the time from somewhere and we're going to see if Holly can perform again. How's that?
Yeah.
Good.
OK? Yeah? Time for a quick break. Come back, join us after it. Don't go anywhere.
Right. He was trying to teach us dance moves and rehearsals. I have to say, we were rubbish at it. We're going to leave the dancing to you.
We saw her earlier. Didn't quite go according to plan, but she's composed herself and she's ready to go back on with Mum in the front row, willing her on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back a very brave little girl, Holly Steele. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Look at Mum. Look at Mum.
I have to say, Holly, you're pretty good at singing Dead Posh. And I think that was, I have to say, that was worth waiting for that note at the end, wasn't it?
Goodness me.
Well done. You enjoyed that? Yeah, well done. Well done. You were very brave there to give it another go.
Let's have a quick word with the judges, shall we? All right.
OK, our next act are a dance troupe from Cardiff that features 21 girls and 1 boy. And you might not know this at home, but there's a special word for a boy who spends all his time dancing with a group of girls.
Lucky.
Yeah.
It's DCD Seniors.
I have to ask as well, being the only guy in this dance troupe, it's good fun, go to rehearsals every day.
Shake your hand, young man.
Listen to me.
He's not daft, is he? He's always first to rehearsals as well.
Cross over. What a show. Remember, if you...
It's nice to see him again.
Good old Potsy.
The phone lines have now closed. Please, I love that. Please don't call in. It's too late for your vote to be registered and you'll still be charged if you ring now.
After everything that happens, you go and do that. Yeah?
Sorry.
Just adds a little bit. While the votes are being counted and verified...
The prize that will change their life forever. £100,000 and an appearance at this year's Royal Variety Performance, which this year will take part in front of Her Majesty the Queen, no less.
Oh, good evening, Mom, if you're watching. Let's say...
I never thought of that. I'm nervous now.
She might be watching.
You made me nervous.
Let's say hello to our lovely judges. Well done for getting in the chair in that dress, man, I have to say. You look gorgeous. But, guys, a standing ovation from the audience. The judges were on their feet. What a way to start the semi-finals. You must be pleased with that.
The final.
The final.
The final.
Now, our next act is a 12-year-old boy from Swansea. And people are already saying that one day he could be bigger than Tom Jones.
Only if he eats his greens. It's Shaheen Jaffa-Goli.
Remember, lines don't open till all 10 finalists have performed. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Aidan Davis. Well done, pal.
Piers, what did you think?
Well, I think one of the best things about you two is, of course, until you came along, there's another pair on the stage at the moment who thought they were the funniest double act in Britain. Move over, boys.
Quite happily, Piers.
No, I'll tell you what, should we talk to x-antndec instead? Yeah! All right, let's do that, come on.
Here on the show, things have been a bit slow, but here's a surprise. It's our favourite two guys, Ant-and-dec.
Ant-and-dec. They've actually written it for us.
That's lovely.
That's good.
Ant-and-dec.
Ant-and-dec.
Hi, big fella.
Really good, really good. Oh, what a final.
What
Come on.
Oh,
brilliant.
God, that's so
Everyone does that. They go, I wasn't expecting that to be so bouncy.
What a night. What an... I don't know how everybody at home chose who to vote for because I wouldn't have had a clue.
But we say this every year, though, don't we?
Do we?
Yes, we do. Last year we went...
Is this when you cut to us?
A montage of them.
Yeah.
But when it was down to Susan and diversity, how long is it before you get told? I know, obviously, you wait and that sort of stuff. Do you instantly say it when you're told the winner?
No, we're told... we say the winner is, then we're told who it is, and then we can hear the director who's taking all of his shots. He goes, 2, take a 2, 2, 4, take it 4, 4, 4, and then he goes, 9 and Q! And he go, Diversity!
But how do you not give it away in your face?
So hard.
Because I'd be like, yes!
Would you? You shouldn't really say that, you know, because if we're ever ill,
That's what's
I always
stopping
thought you would do the show, but now you've said that.
That's what's stopping you with an IT1 promotion. Is that blurt?
There is always something.
You're a terrible blurter.
You're one of life's blurters.
Could you imagine if that happened and I had to control myself? Well, let's move on, because it's ruining my career.
No, we're not. And I have to echo what Dec said. I thought it'd be brilliant this series. I
thought you all have. Give yourselves all ITV2. Fabulous job.
Bills.
Fantastic job. I mean, I've never really watched it, but I hear it's amazing.
I mean, we're normally drinking wine in Dec's dressing room, but, you know.
No, seriously, fantastic job.
I want to know, thank you, I want to know who you thought was going to win.
I genuinely thought there was no way anybody was going to beat Susan.
Yeah, I thought she'd win through. I did. I really did. So that was a real shock. I mean, I came in this morning and the first routine I saw was diversity. I saw them rehearsing, and it really, we kind of ran into each other's dressing rooms. Have you seen that? That is amazing, and I'm so pleased for them because they're so creative and obviously work very hard, and it was a shock result, which is always good for the show. You know, everybody thought Susan was going to win, and diversity done it. So great for the show.
She was gracious, though, wasn't she? You've got to give it to her.
She was, you know, and, you know, we said it on the show, that lady has had the most phenomenal 7 weeks. You know, regardless of this show, I mean, put this show to one side for 1 minute. She's had the world's press on her doorstep, you know. She hasn't been on this show every day. She's been in the newspapers every day.
Yeah.
They're the ones that have been printing pictures of her, and she's been at the top of everybody's news agenda every day for the last 7 weeks.
And also, people have kind of went through a mix of feelings. Like, they loved her, then certain people have turned around and said, oh, no, I've gone off on now. And we had to remind people, hold on, she's performed twice.
We've only heard her sing 3 times.
You know, I think she's been unfairly put through this roller coaster, and it might be a blessing that she came second tonight.
But you know,
so she doesn't have the pressure.
Like a restart, if you like.
She can get on.
A little bit like Newcastle United being relegated.
Oh, do you know what?
What did you do that for? I was having such a good night.
Do you know what I'm gutted about as well? Diversity with 20-1.
Was it?
Really?
20-1. Now,
really missed that.
On that bombshell, I need to sort something out with you two.
Yeah.
Because I know, you know, friends and stuff, and... No, I need to get this off my chest, boys.
Oh.
OK, Series 1, yeah? Your clothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's say I've got a picture of it. I've done my research, yeah?
Yeah.
So, looking a lot younger with it.
Oh, God.
Look at that. I look like a bum.
That was before I discovered drink.
There you go. But nice and cash.
Yeah.
Then Series 2, right?
Right.
Now, all this time, still the same sort of style.
Yeah.
You know, Series 2, I decided to change my style. What happens? What's going on here? Look, and tonight... Hello?
Do you know what it is? The three of us are just so on trend. That's what it is.
Always there.
Yeah. Just on trend, but still on trend.
Now, we have had a good time, we've said that. Do you want to see your best bits?
My best bit?
Yeah,
your
bits
with me in.
The
yes, I do. Roll meeting.
Why not? Just do it. Come on. The fun we've had.
It's been good, hasn't it? Boys. What a taste. Your feet all day standing in the wings. It's really tiring.
Tony, before he's going back, I've got worms. There's a lot of dribble. It's just That's entertainment in my eyes.
Dirty, dirty.
Oh, even I've got on a quiver.
Dirty presenter.
Who's always better. That's life. That's life.
Oh. One.
You know that. I heard my wife shout, come on, Dec there.
I don't know.
It's banging the rim and it's not going in.
Turn off the lights and I'll float.
How retain this, Dec? You're in my light, just careful. All right, just be careful. Hey, you don't want to shadow me?
You go to the bar tonight?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm not. Get out of our box. Get out of our box.
See you later.
See you later. Freakazoid.
Queen.
The Queen.
The Queen.
The Queen. The Queen. The Queen.
The Queen.
He's surprised again.
I thought I was going to be sick for a minute. Is that all the airtime we get now on ITV2?
Thanks, folks.
That's a good one. Right.
Is that it? Was that it?
Absolute.
You know what? I miss it already. I really do. I miss it already.
Series
I'll get over it. I'll get over it.
Do you really? What's been your best bit?
I always love the auditions. You can't beat the auditions for me. Because you go out there, we don't know what we're going to get. You know, everybody says, "Do you know what's coming on before?" No, we genuinely don't know what's coming on from act to act. And also the audience. You know, the audience that are in the theatres or the audience that are sitting at home watching the show.
Yeah.
And it's lovely to be out there, meeting them, seeing them, hearing their reaction, and just kind of being out there on the road. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Mine's hitting you in the eye with a Ferrero Rocher.
That was a good hit as well. And on that...
Hold on. You got the rest. You got the rest.
One shot.
What are you in that?
One shot. How could you miss? Let's hear it for the boys. Come on.
Well done, pal. Well done.